Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Ellison, and I'd like to welcome you back to Astro. Last time, we finished most of the stages here in the Gorilla Nebula, aside from confronting the main god of this universe himself, who seems to be hiding behind this very menacing-looking, ghastly ripoff. So, without further ado, let's dive into our first boss fight. I actually am a pretty big fan of how these are situated, but there aren't any collectibles really to speak of, so all we have to do really is focus on defeating the boss and stealing his banana. Oh my god. Thank you for that. Getting there is usually pretty simple, but maybe a little harder than it normally is. We get a taste of what to expect and hopefully not get shocked. But it's our friends, the Gorilla Bots, and the return of Mr. Bulldog, who we are going to have to utilize pretty heavily for this fight, so bust on through with that, and get rid of the bells. For whom it tolls, I know not, nor do I care. Like I mentioned before, if you do bum rush into any of these characters who can hurt you by touching you, then you will still die. You're not invincible while this happens. So we'll head on over here, bust through some more. Here, get out of here, gentlemen. And let's prepare ourselves for the fight against none other than the Big Ape Man himself. Oh yeah, it's Mighty Chewy. At least he isn't number 9, but he's, for some reason, got an itch for destruction here, and he has impeccable aim. Either he's really good or really bad at it, but I'll take it. Oh boy, what are you thinking? We don't have to defeat the enemies for him to throw the freaking girders at us, but still probably a good idea to take them out because their bounce, they can actually still like launch onto you, and it's a little scary. But this is the arena proper, and we now have shields to our name, so if we take damage twice, we can still live, which is excellent. Although, this guy's gonna try and take care of us with the big old sign. Just bust through the glass and you should be okay. It's pretty easy. I mean, we already sort of know what to deal with this massive bell. But now that that's done, get up right next to his eye and go to town. Of course, each phase is gonna get progressively more difficult. So we just gotta watch out for King Andros. He's gonna try to slide us off. No, you're gonna have to try harder, buddy. What's next? Oh, this one, we have to jump on the damn thing and then jump again. If you make contact with it, he will send you flying, and it's very obnoxious. Oh god, and you have friends now. Well, spikes weren't out. Now he's gonna be more aggressive with his bell friend here. Oh good god. Let's do it. Okay, we know what to do. Get his other eyeball. Here we go. Not bad. And now for the final phase, he's gonna change things up a little bit. Please don't hurt me. Oh my god. So we just need to survive on this side and not fall. Oh, I guess we didn't have to wait it out. Oh god, and now he's chomping. What's he doing? That's not what those intended purposes are for. How are you gonna eat your banana? Well, I guess you don't really need teeth for that. They are famously soft to the teeth. Oh god, and then he tries to trick you out with the rest of his teeth, because I'm hungry for some calcium, and he's done. Let's get him right in the stupid uvula. I don't know if this music is necessarily appropriate, but that, my friends, is Spike from Ape Escape. because it obviously shouldn't come as much of a surprise that this is going to be our entry into one of the more unique stages that usually come after defeating a boss. So if we head on here, we have so many apes on the loose that it is going to be moderately obnoxious. Let's do it. Step on in, and you're gonna hopefully end up liking these stages more often than not. But Ape Escape is a game that I have not played in many years, and well, while there are bananas everywhere, I can't exactly say I was a huge fan of it. But who knows, I might just need to revisit that at some point. Also remember, I don't have the bulldog with me anymore. But let's head on over here. Let's go and see what's going on. I have the power! Meanwhile, he's just gonna go and take a nice little break here, and it falls on us to catch the many apes that are on the loose. They are about as obnoxious as you would think, but luckily the net can also double as a pretty incredible weapon. So we have a sonar that we can utilize, but it's not really much help. It's kind of cool that it does come out of the controller, but also a little loud. So I'm sorry. But he just sees you anyway, so no matter how much stealth you try to employ on this guy, you're just gonna have to juke him out. But there is our first bot, and he is a nervous ape. Gets incredibly anxious around nets. Yeah, I mean, I would too at this point. But let's go over here. This is our first instance of a, I guess, sort of platform that you need to keep moving on. Otherwise, if you stop walking, you just slide back down. So this actually becomes pretty important as a mechanic later on, and it's kind of annoying. What is this guy doing with a banana? That is crude and inappropriate, my friend. And I guess, you know, I'll grab you now, so we can just do that. Next on the docket, we've got the natural ape, not as good as hiding as it thinks. Well, that's kind of rude, I suppose. We are gonna have to collect a certain number of these before we're able to get to the final gentleman that is awaiting us. But otherwise, these guys are gonna try to juke you out as much as they can and be cheeky about it too. Drive me bananas. Look at that. Oh, this guy. How dare you? Stop it. Leave him alone so that I can do it myself. Unless, oh my God. I guess we have explosions to deal with again. We'll just be really dramatic about it, that's all. So you can't really, like, stun them all that much. But I would not recommend throwing dynamite at these poor little chimps. The aerial ape is taking mischief to new heights. You don't say. So, oh yeah, we should probably also not forget to grab as many of these as we can. Thank you. There is numero uno. And I don't think they were sneaky and put things on the edge here. It's all just this circular island that we don't have to worry about going too far out of our way to do, but wait. Oh yeah, I think it's in this middle one over here. Can I just like, thank you. This one happens to be Mr. Crazy Ape. It's just another manic monkey. And we'll grab some of these, why not? And sure, we'll just keep going this way in a clockwise fashion, I suppose. Oh my goodness. Sir? You're gonna try to throw up on me again? I don't think so. This part kind of sucks, because now we got to deal with this. Just careful about where you land, because it can be dangerous. I don't know, I was trying to punch him there. And we got another bot. Look at all these monkeys, the skywalking ape. Not even sure how they got up here. Look at that dead stare in his eyes. He's looking at me like, I don't know, Gen Z in a work environment, I guess. Oh. That's actually probably how I stare at people. Just some sheer annoyance and whatnot. Hop on back over here, and we can keep on going. Oh my God, where did you come from? You were not here before, my friend. These fellas, these fine friends. Oof, that was about ready to thwack me. By the way, yes, you can catch insects. And it's a little touchy, but you get a few, coins out of it. So not the worst thing in the world. Good way to rack up some extra dough and whatnot. Oh, this guy. This guy actually has pretty good aim, so he's a little scary. If we go and climb on up here. Oh yeah, you are. You got binoculars. What the frick, man? Oh, he's gonna be a tricky fella. Look at him screaming. So, does this. Yeah, so usually with good timing, you can just wait for them to try and sketch you out. But he was a little too self-aware, and he knows I'm reading this right now. Yeah, I can see. Grab our third jigsaw piece, which is very good. Very nice. And we'll go up the down escalator. Take another one. Just for fun. Man, we are blazing through this. Oh my goodness. The goofy ape is always monkeying around. That doesn't come as much of a surprise. And then I think this might be one of the last ones. So, no, get up through the... Oh, you were in here all along. How dare you? So I guess just have to skip through this. That's the whole thing. But he changes at the cardinal directions. That's right. Wait, where are you going? Why are you changing the pattern, man? We had a whole thing going, and now you're changing it up on me. Actually, I do remember this guy being the most annoying of the lot. But so long as we cut out the middleman, and do I need to bring some dynamite over? Like, how am I supposed to do this? Okay, let's just let him taunt us while I play around in the sludge. All right, here we go. He caught me looking at the monitor, just thinking, we're doing this too fast, man. No, get over here. Can I just hold on. See, because I thought you could get them from above, but obviously not the case. All right, hold it. There is one little order of business we need to make sure we address before moving on. And I realized this way too late, but inside of this particular bush, there is a golden butterfly that you should probably go ahead and catch. All it's gonna do is run around the arena, but grabbing it will get you a net profit that is generally very nice to have if you're looking for those pesky trophies, which of course we're always doing. So I guess back to whatever the heck I was doing before. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god. They should have named this one the Jukebox Hero, but apparently he's just that shy. Yeah, this one is actually me. Just the fact that you'd be lucky to get me anywhere at all. So with that having been said and done, all of our monkeys have been captured, and we could continue, I guess, sliding along here, which is a good skill to have. But otherwise, check out this massive statue, because we can skate and grind our way up here for our final confrontation. While it isn't necessarily as tricky as a normal boss, some of them might surprise you. Oh no. You asshole, Spectre. He has stolen the memory to our mothership, and we gotta go and rescue it. This is what's gotta happen. I just gotta go and go to town on you with all of my new net flinging skills and knock it skewered. Oh my god. Thank you. And then eventually he gets a little too upset, so we gotta throw some bombs at him. And then catch him. This is the guy that does like the quarter turns and whatnot. There we have it. The albino antagonist happens to be the naughtiest monkey. I don't think he appreciates being called that, but that's all right. Let's get out of here with our old friend. So I always do get a kick out of these stages. There's some that are based off of Uncharted, Horizon Zero Dawn, or I guess maybe Forbidden West at this point, and God of War. God damn, that was loud. Now that we've rescued the mothership's memory, it's in no use in this condition, so we should repair it. So this is fun because we get to use our triggers pretty proficiently here. This is where the haptics really come into play. But We're nursing this thing back to health, and it is so satisfying. There we go. Doing this with the analog stick, by the way. Just give it a couple good thwacks. Watch my little fingies. There we go. Now for the other side. Although screws would be preferable in this case. It seems like it's in pain every single time we do it. And let's get this back one. And, oop. Yep, careful. Gentle. Oh. You don't even have to swing it back that hard. Now we gotta go and put in all of our little RAM cards, which always terrifies me. I always feel like I'm gonna screw something up, and I wouldn't be surprised if I did. With that, we're as right as rain. Oh, it's all better, and it feels so good. It's back in action, and life is great. Let's go and slot it into its proper home. And celebrate. Oh, it's so unforgettable. Look at us do a little dance. Oh, you can even go like up and down. I can't like dance with my magic phalanges, but that's all right. Whew. Good God. So the game is going to be kind enough to immediately sort of hint that we should head off in this direction, and honestly, I don't mind. We have plenty of bots, so we'll be able to do maybe most of what we can do here, but I think we'll have to come back once we reach 100, and then otherwise call it good. Sorry guys, just trying to avoid any unparticular feelings. But this is where we get to rescue even more of our bot friends. So long as we have at least 25, we should be okay. Which I think would be hard to do at this point if you needed 20 for the boss, and then at least 5 to, you know, fight Spectre. But there we go, we'll lift up this and add even more to our total. How's it going? This guy looks real depressed, but let's go and turn that frown upside down. The second you go to our satellite buddy over there, you are going to want to be careful because it will immediately launch you into the next, I guess, constellation or universe or galaxy, whatever celestial body you want to call it. That is what it will immediately take us towards. So, gentlemen, ma'am, sir, them. Over here we have very special, unique, I guess, bots that we can unlock, but they're not actually bots. Because this is the Celestial Painter, formerly known as Amaterasu, the physical incarnation of a god. Some of these are very cool, and some were actually added post-game, so we'll definitely make sure to keep an eye out for all of those guys, because they usually do need a lot more bots than normal to be able to be rescued, and for good reason. They are the mascots of Sony PlayStation and its affiliates, so I would definitely recommend seeking these out. It wouldn't make sense for you not to in a collectathon, honestly, but those slots are not wasted. And especially with, you know, Hakami, this one is another one that you might feel is sorely missing. It's our friend, the fiery artisan, Mr. Spyro. Formerly voiced by Elijah Wood, which is odd, but he was last spotted in the Skylands, which, if you think about it, is very depressing. So away he goes, and let's go and rescue some of our friends. This guy just seems to be, I don't know, casually extending his spikes. And you can come with me. Put this guy to work. That one's just jumping, hopping. He's having a grand old time. But actually, let me go and take care of you guys. Rescue you. Thank you. And this one we need 100 for, but sadly, there is not enough of us. So we will simply have to do that another day. I said get to work, not just stand there looking smug. That might be everything for this little spot for now. Unless we go over here. Let's try this one first. Oh, wait. Oh, I think I remember which one this one was. It's either from Dream or... No, I don't think it's Stray. But I never played Dreams. Like, I feel like that's one that would have been cool to see supported in the PS5 era, but not necessarily the case, according to the execs from the higher-ups. Yeah, there it is, the creative cursor who makes your dreams come true. This one's super adorable. And the things that I've seen created from that game are just so creative. I don't know. I mean, I know I'm just sounding redundant at this point, but it really is kind of a sight to behold. All right, so I think you're gonna take me to our next friend, at which point you're gonna make another one of these. See, I don't know what to call these ramps, like platforms? But if you decide you want to be a maniac, you can bust through the walls for a nice little trophy there. I didn't even hear the ding go off, probably because I was causing so much mayhem, so much mischief. But that's all right. Make our way through and, hey, knock it off. I need this man for hard manual labor, all right? Even though he is only a bot, he should be okay. All right, let's go and rescue our satellite friend again. Snap out of it! This has not been a very good project for my swigs of coffee. But with our radar powers activated, we have discovered a new set of stages to enjoy and hopefully not die in. This, my friends, is the tentacle system. If I'm not mistaken, we are completely finished with the Gorilla Nebula, so we actually didn't have to come back in here at all. Because I cut out a little bit of that hunt, let's check it out. That is not even nice in the slightest, but we have the Go-Go Archipelago, and unfortunately, I mean, well, fortunately enough, it's kind of a long stage, and I was kind of banking on doing something extra at the end of the fight back there. We've already completed everything else. Shall we just call it quits here and begin anew next time? That might need to be the play. That's all right. I didn't spend more than 2 minutes on that thing, did I? No, I should not have. Let's go and check out our new gotcha prizes and hopefully get something well worth collecting here. We'll just go and take this. Oh, so yeah, this is where we get a little bit of filler, is in the form of these apes and their nets and their various accessories. Ooh, like this axe. Look at him. He is getting down with his bad self. Look at that little jig. That is impressive. I will take this as well. The Blend-In Box 3000. Ah, yes, the height of Simian stealth technology. And he's ready for it. That's the exact same animation as Solid State. We can also go and grab this, which is the noise generator. Just beat it. But not to the tune of a copywritten song written by the King of Pop. Take one more for the road, and it's the Cookie Bowl. Do they come in banana flavor? I certainly hope not. But that, my friends, concludes our time here in Astrobot, unfortunately. There's just a little too much to do in that first stage of the tentacle system that I feel a little uncomfortable about starting that right now without the episode going over like 10 minutes. Because the bonus warp zone is at the very end of the stage, which is nice, but it's also one that I want to pay more particular attention to. So you can see everyone just kind of, I don't know, letting us get down with our bad and groovy selves. I know there's someone I can dance with. It might, well, it's not you, is it? No. Because you can interact with each of these characters. Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, let me do the cool dances. Yeah, let's twist again, baby. But not like that. There we go. I don't know why I love this dance move so much. It reminds me of an extremely goofy movie for some reason. That is where a lot of my dance moves stem from. We also have Jack and Daxter, of course. We're having a great time. Oh, okay, well, whoops. No, snap out of it, Jack! So eventually I will show all of these incredible altercations, but some of them are very specific prerequisites that you do have to do. You have to take pictures of some of them, and you gotta, I don't know, watch him with his mukbang, all that good stuff. But yeah, this guy, he's still missing his gotcha, and he's gonna be waiting for it. Here we've got the baller man. Yeah, oh, there you go. Goal! Ooh, great shot. Let me see that again. Look at that. Oh my God. It's out of the house, brother. Anyone else? Ooh, here we go. How's it going, friends? I think you've got some clanking to do. Oop, sorry. I did not mean to do that. How about you? Ooh, okay. Apparently you can just go through space and time. Oh, and a Mataratsu. Oh man, I really want to play this on the channel one of these days. I bought it on Steam for like $3 and I was playing through it and I was like, I can make this work. I can make it with my style of commentary, make it fun, you know? Because there's some games that I would love to play on the channel. I just don't think that me commentating through it is necessarily like as good as just playing it yourself. But with adventure games like this where there are things to point out and otherwise enjoy. Hello, I see you. Oh no, he doesn't see me. A very cool effect, and I hope I'm not spoiling anything, but there is a very similar costume to this that you can unlock a bit later. By the way, oh, what the? All right, well, I already saw ya. And what do you do, Mr. Psycho, Mr. Mantis? I know you have a lot of trauma and tragedy in your life, but that is no excuse. Metal Gear Solid is one of those games, by the way, that I have considered on the channel, but it's just like, man, nobody's gonna watch my version of this. But that, my friends, concludes our time here in Astrobot. A little shorter than normal, but that's kind of the status quo I am trying to make. So next time on the game, we explore our new galaxy and probably even the warp zone stage we get out of it, because while the stage itself isn't very long, it does, weirdly enough, have a boss fight at the end of it. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And as always, I will leave you with the happy ass jig in the water. See you guys next time.